Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Capricorn, November 10, 2024. With today's moon highlighting your routine affairs, it can be a good time to enjoy taking care of loose ends. It's a strong time for ideas for improved family and home life or for conversations with loved ones. It seems more appropriate to focus on the details than the bigger picture today, such that refining plans can be right up your alley now. Still, your personal interests have been a strong draw these days, and you can end up juggling too much today if you don't aim for moderation and compromise. If you scatter your energies, it becomes all too easy to get worked up over minor nuisances. Aim to allow inner tension to motivate you to make essential changes. The echo of the new moon in Scorpio, like the one we just recently had, will resound for the next 6 months. This is because new moons blast open new doors, opportunities, and horizons for us. Anytime you experience a new moon in Scorpio, you have a more pleasant time than most of the other zodiac signs. Scorpio is located at a gorgeous angle to you, denoting opportunity and harmony while also encouraging you to open yourself up to take chances, especially in regard to your emotional or intimate depths. As a helpful sign, this helps you grow and bloom rather than stay stuck in the past. Talk to someone you trust about your job. Process your work life with a family member or roommate when the moon in Aquarius sextiles Mercury in Sagittarius. You could have had a crazy work week. It might have been one thing after another. There could have been problems with co-workers, obstacles that stood in your way, and several emotional highs and lows. Do not hold it in. You should see if someone at home or in your family has a moment to listen to you. Venting could help you process everything that has occurred this week. You are calling the shots today. Your psychic ability to read other people's thoughts is especially accurate. Nothing helps you more, physically or emotionally, than breathing exercises. Running or other aerobic exercise, like yoga, will give you a big lift today. Breathing will help with your timing, too. When you keep track of your own breath, you know when to inhale and when to exhale, and in turn you can more intuitively know when to say something and when to remain silent. Financial security is something that is very important to you as a rule. And today is a day, bringing the vibration that is conducive to enhancing this area of your life. Consider the family's income and expenses to see if there are ways to increase available cash flow, especially if there seems to be a shortage. Rework your budget and talk with all the members of the household for ideas and wishes. Families that come together on the subject of material gains and financial concerns are better off than those who don't. While the moon will start the day in a playful and creative part of your chart but end the day in your busy work sector, this won't see a sudden shift from one to the other but brings a timely reminder. As the moon wraps up its last visit to a playful and creative part of your chart before Pluto leaves in 12 days, but before Venus returns next week and ahead of next week's full moon in an adventurous part of your chart, this side of life's fence is not going to be ignored. Yet as the moon returns for its first visit to your work sector before Pluto returns, there will be clues to the impact this will have across the income, work, and career fronts. Before leaving your romantic sector today and wrapping up its last visit for Pluto, the planet of change and transformation leaves, and before Venus, the planet of love returns early next week, the moon is spending its final hours at a friendly aspect to Uranus, in retrograde motion in an adventurous part of your chart, bringing together a mix of romance, adventure, and nostalgia. Our eyes in the sky. If recent changes have made your goals feel harder to reach, take a deep breath and give yourself permission to pause and regroup. Remember, setbacks aren't necessarily roadblocks, they're often opportunities in disguise, giving us a chance to step back, reevaluate, and refine our approach. Think of them as gentle reminders from the universe to adjust, adapt, and ultimately grow. It's like those times when you're determined to reach a destination but realize halfway there that you need a new path. Have you ever set a goal that felt out of reach, only to find a new and better way forward? If so, You know how satisfying it feels to overcome initial hurdles and end up with an even better outcome than you first imagined. Embrace these moments, because they're simply steps along your unique journey toward fulfillment. If you're feeling an itch to try something new or explore unfamiliar territory, today's a wonderful day to dive in. Learning a new skill, taking up a hobby, or even joining a class can enrich not only your mind but your social circle too. When we share learning experiences with others, it creates special bonds that often become lasting friendships. Whether it's a cooking class, a fitness session, or a creative workshop, the joy of exploring with others can be truly inspiring. Have you ever joined an activity just for fun and ended up meeting people who brought something wonderful to your life? Think of today as an invitation to step out of your comfort zone. You never know what new adventure or friendship might be waiting for you. Physically, today's energy could bring an extra boost of vitality, and this is the perfect opportunity to channel that into self-care and well-being. Maybe you've been wanting to get back into a fitness routine, try out a new workout, or pick up a long-lost hobby like cycling or yoga. These small, positive steps toward health have a way of uplifting not only the body but also the spirit. Have you ever felt that surge of clarity and calm after a good workout? Why not let today be your day to rediscover that feeling? Go for a brisk walk, stretch in the fresh air, or pump up those bike tires and explore a nearby trail. Even the simplest movement can remind you just how good it feels to care for your body. Meanwhile, certain challenges that have been lingering in the background may now demand your attention. And maybe it's something you've put off, hoping it would resolve itself, but today, it's clear it's time to handle it head-on. Instead of feeling overwhelmed, view this as a nudge from the universe to take charge. Facing these issues now can prevent them from becoming even bigger distractions down the line, giving you a renewed sense of control and peace of mind. Have you ever had that aha moment after finally tackling something you've avoided? Today might be that momento. It's your chance to clear the air, tie up loose ends, and move forward with confidence. Often, the solutions we need are more straightforward than we think, and handling things now can bring a profound sense of accomplishment and relief. If you're working on a long-term goal, don't hold back on sharing your enthusiasm with others. When you openly show your passion, friends, family, or even colleagues might feel inspired to support your dreams too. Think about it. Have you ever noticed how contagious genuine excitement can be? Your energy could be the spark that motivates others to pursue their own goals with similar passion. Let this positive momentum carry you forward, knowing that every bit of encouragement you share is not only helping you but also inspiring those around you. Sometimes, just hearing someone else's story can be the encouragement we need to take our own next big step. Financially, today might be a day where you feel like treating yourself to something small, and that's perfectly okay. Whether it's a book you've been wanting, a favorite treat, or a small home item, allow yourself that simple joy. Have you ever noticed how a small indulgence can uplift your entire day? If you keep your budget in mind, today's little splurge can be a fulfilling reward for all your hard work. And if you're considering a bigger investment, maybe in something that aligns with a long-term goal, remember to seek out some solid advice. A little planning can make a huge difference and help you make choices you'll feel great about down the line. Today is filled with potential, the chance to tackle old challenges, the freedom to explore something new, and the joy of celebrating the small victories along the way. Take a moment to reflect on what resonates most with you.